Hello and welcome to Hell Let Loose Fight Club, week 2 of the tournament, and tonight we have KRT versus 1CDO. I'm Eats While Playing. Hope to be joined by the French Fox tonight, but we're just having some technical difficulties at the moment. Maybe on my own for this one. The point is Yellow House, Stalingrad. It's very interesting to see this. Of course, in the seasonal this week, we've got 3 games on Kharkov this weekend, so there's a bit of love going out for the Russian maps at the moment. Not much I can say about Yellow House. It's just Stalingrad. It's open buildings, not much cover, sight lines. It's going to be an interesting 18s. Just waiting for the teams to join at the moment. But, we should be getting the go-ahead any minute. I'm just going to switch over onto the game. As you can see, Stalingrad is very bleak, void of any real landmarks. Let's go for a little fly around the point now, Yellow House. And to begin with, 1CDO here will be the Allies. KRT here are the Axis.
We're starting the half cap, so get everybody out of the sector.
I just need to disconnect from there. So yeah, we'll just see what time they'll decide on the go time to be. Alright, you should have game audio coming in now. As I've said, not much to say about this point really, just many burnt out buildings. The single yellow house in the middle there will be obviously a strategic vantage point. It is pretty much in the hard cap. I'm just checking. In admin cam here, I'm not affecting the capping progress at the moment. We may be a go on 1 minute here. We'll see. Oh no, the point is still being half capped. So for this first round, it will be KRT, as I say, and Axis, and 1CDO as allies. Bit of a debate as to whether the Russian weapons are as powerful as the German weapons. I mean, the lack of semi-auto does hamper the Russians. They have the SVT only with squad leader and the support class, which is a bit of a problem for them. They have to rely on bolt actions or SMGs, which are not great at range. However, it's a pretty even point through being vacant of any real cover on either side beyond these little broken houses. So will we be going at 59 minutes, I wonder? Well, you can see where the garrisons are. either team there from where the players are standing, touching them. This northern side here is a bit open, just north of the house there. That's probably a weaker side. You probably see more fighting in the southern sector with these continuing houses down here. There we go, game start at 57 minutes. That's just under 2 minutes from now. So in the opening we'll see whether either team actually rushes towards the yellow house. Perhaps one squad, the centre squad, might go straight towards the house. The Russians have maybe a bit of a stronghold here. You'd expect the German line to push up very quickly to this area. See the move marker there. Not only are the guns weaker, it does look like the Russians have slightly the worst side. The worser of the two. A lot more open ground on this east side of the point. This is some good old Soviet tactics, just charging forward. Machine guns are allowed on this map, of course. The Germans with a heavy advantage in the machine gun class. 30 seconds before we go. Right. Let's see how this goes. And we're off. Infamous there, and Bold and B can't move until they're caught up by their teammates. And Infamous is off. Bold is off. And here come the first of the rockets. Real shot. One CDO there, nice front line spreading out, same with KRT. Looks like Krull will be first squad to the hard cap with Titus. On CDO have taken good ground in the north, but we'll also see what happens on the southern flank. KRT into the hard cap. White's still ticking now towards KRT. They've got about 1:20 of needed pressure to cap this. One CDO reacting, no pushing towards the hard cap. Standoff here in the south, but let's just move in and see what's going on the hard cap. Assault at White and Titus there. Saw Krull probably get the OP up. Well, one CDO do take the hard cap back, just for now. Very open in the south. The north, KRT clustering there. Yeah, Krull did get his OP up there, so hard cap can be controlled by KRT. About 20 seconds now, the one CDO squad leaders will have to think about resetting their OPs. Hide and seek making ground there in the north there. Dan just waiting. Christensen the same. And just a few seconds more. Oh, hide and seek goes down just before the cap. That's just Christensen. This does Dan. And the point is capped by KRT. Looks like one CDO will be resetting from further back here once they die. Christensen's OP there. Dan's is there. But KRT have made good ground. Holding right across the line now. Can one CDO leverage this northern side? Oh, Crichton gets gory. KRT have made ground in the south. They've pushed them back onto their OP there. But one CEO still making a push in the centre. One CDOR still holding ground in the north. KRT have reacted on the hard cap and pushed in the south. Again, one CDO need to leverage from the north there, get the crossfire going on that mid. But this whole KRT squad up in the north being sent out to deal with that. War Crimes MG on the hard cap there, pinning down the squad in the mid. That's Bushwhacker in the north. Honestly, that's good MG control from KRT. One CDO still do hold the north. Pushing KRT right back in the grid there. And this fight is still going on in the south. One CDO have been pushed right back to the edge of the grid. That northern contingent's not quite able to deal with Bold squad there. Dunwell's just sitting back, holding their ground. Well, the hard cap has been in KRT's hands throughout. That's a reset from the garrison there. Meanwhile, this attack in the north has to start making ground soon. Line's just holding for now. KRT still dominant in the south there. Well, I did say the Russian weapons may struggle a little. Those MGs from KRT, you see Ekarin at the top there, being very effective. Do you see an attempt at a smoke push here? Dangerous rocket from Sergeant Nuts. But Dan's squad here seem to have reset from this building. They're still in it. They're still holding their ground there. Well, that was a good rocket. Oh, smash it again with a great rocket there. Now KRT getting into this house. Yeah. Our dedicated goes down, but they've closed in on the OP well. Meanwhile, it's... KRT's still not pushing them out from the north, but they've got complete control at the south now. Yeah. SOP in jeopardy now. Oh, Salter with the rocket there. And Nuts, well, trades. Max is just waiting for support. I've got really good purchase on that south side KRT, and they're starting to push them back in the north now. Just over 10 minutes gone, and KRT have done very well so far. Slowly moving the line up now. Oh, another rocket from Sergeant Nuts there. War Crime CMG goes down, but Dark Temple is reviving Smash It. I've always wondered about that, the effectiveness of medics vastly increased in a smaller game like this. Oh, medic goes down. That's the question, who revives the medic? KRT creeping in towards that south OP, not overextending here in the mid and north. And for once we see a rocket miss. Dedicated squad looking to extinguish this OP. Dan's squad holding on. Danny gets down. Welsh pit in, the Ranger outnumbered. Ranger goes down to a long-range rocket from Nuts. And here comes the OP spawn. Oof, another rocket almost gets two there. Welsh pit in, very patient. Second one, spraying around the corner. Rocket hits the fence. Ekron down. Skid round the back here. That's a good play by one CDO there. Clearing that line out a little. Meanwhile, they've still got a foothold in the north, but KRT here encroaching ever further. Once you get those MGs further up the field, they're just more and more devastating. See hide and seek squad here. Want to move slowly around, bushwhacker. But they're certainly not out one CDO. They've managed to hold that foothold in the north. Tense battle going on down here in the south. Dan has moved out there. He's just making a bit of ground there. And wait for the squad to come and look for his OP here and maybe move it up. Might get a tempo on dedicated. Ekron with the MG. Just he spots Dan. Or does he? He does. What up? Still this fight goes on. The squad's threatening to make progress towards the hard cap. Let's smash it going. Well, that mid-push is making ground. Hide and seek is resetting now here. We're about 17 minutes in now, a little over halfway, and one CDO stuck in there for now. The KRT is still making progress here in the south. But there's 6 of them that have been tied up with 6 here. At some point these 6 could abandon this position, help push the centre. Nuts is on his way round. He's doing the OP run. is the OP? Does he see Watson? Does he see the OP? I think he might see the OP. Oh, he will see it now. Oh, nuts. Patience. And there goes the OP. Dan will be a bit confused by that. Dan goes down. That'll be a reset from the garrison in the south here for 1 CDO. KRT still making progress in the north. Well, there goes the OP, and... oh. It's looking incredibly blue now. It's a crucial wipe there. Dan, back on the garrison. There we go, just... oh, another good rocket, but KRT clearing sharp in the mid. There comes the garrison spawn. Was that an OP spawn on hide and seek? But 1 CDO being pushed right out the sector now. The garrison marked. They can't do anything about that, of course, but... well, they can just kill them as they come off it. It's going to be very difficult for 1 CDO. Less than 10 minutes to go, but... they look pretty boxed out at the moment. KRT have been very patient in the way they've pushed up. It's meant they've pretty much taken ground all game and not really gone backwards. It's been quite impressive to see. Dedicated squad has been brutal. Merciless in the way they've forced them back to the garrison here. It's that slow build-up, it's that waiting for everybody to catch up that's been so impressive from KRT in this. No one person's ever really moved too far, kept that cover going. 7 minutes remaining. We see a 1 CDO spawn on the garrison that is immediately hit by either Mental or Salter there. Mental. But 1 CDO not giving up here. Here comes an army charger. Frukin gets him. 1 CDO back up to the road. Dedicated squad back on this OP here. So, let it go flying. Mental and Salter in position to just hit anything that comes up that mid-road. 1 CDO have a foothold in the sector, just. With a little over 5 minutes to go in the round, it's time now for them to make a play. Nothing to lose at this point. It's like the mid 1 CDO squad has come down here now. Can they break out? Oh, Dark Temple again, the medic. No, skilled this time. Dan's made it to the house. Well, this time it's Bolden B in the mid who's made his way through. Forced to ground there. And renaded. It's double spawn here, 2 squads, 1 CDO coming in. 3 minutes to go. Max. Oh, that's Nomadage getting skid there. Close to the OP. Goes down to max. Spawn got in. Well, just over a minute to go and still nothing really happening for one CDO here. And 20 seconds till the round ends. It's been a very good showing from KRT, but they have had the superior weapons and perhaps side. We'll have to see how we do on the flip. And that's it, the point goes to KRT after 30 minutes. And I will be back in just a second. Right, I am back. The map is flipping over. And we're just going to have to see if we do get Yellow House on this roll. This 18s can be a nightmare to set up, but... Okay, the map has flipped. And we do not have Yellow House, so I believe we'll be flipping the map again. Just checking that the map is flipping. Yes, it is. So in 30 seconds we'll find out if we have got Yellow House on this flip. Okay, map has flipped. And we do have Yellow House. Okay, just loading in and I can flip back onto the game. So it's going to be a few minutes of just setting up for them. But we are back in. So this is the nightmare they have to, I think, the setup will involve capping railway crossing and then getting yellow house 50-50 capped. And we saw it was a pretty unforgiving point for the Soviets. We'll see KRT and Soviet this time. So that did not look too fun, having to cross these open fields against MG42s. KRT managed to push the southern side very well, back to these buildings. What can one CDO do with the German weapons inside in hand? At times like this I wish I could have had a co-caster tonight to speak to. Sorry, I'll have to put up with me for a few minutes while this happens. Of course the wall is not even going to go down for another 45 seconds. And we can admire the marvel that is Stalingrad. I'm pretty sure there were factories to the south, and maybe the north as well. This section is kind of middle of the town, the train station, and of course you've got the great open hill of Mummy of Gurgan to the north, I think, where the huge statue is today. But this train station changed hands 18 times during the battle, which is why I guess they chose to center the map on it. So KRT will have to build the garrisons here. While we're waiting for this, I am certainly looking forward to the seasonal this weekend. We've got 3 games on Kharkov, which is not a map you see played very often in comp. So it's a pretty balanced map, but it's more difficult playing Soviet, certainly on Kharkov, than German. But it can be an unforgiving map for both sides. Very interested to see what happens there. Not sure if we had any Stalingrad games this seasonal so far, but again, this is a map that's not often chosen. The great thing about the 18s is you don't need a map that's balanced, you need a single point that's balanced, which Yellow House is one of those that's been deemed to be so. And there are some points which would be unfair for the Russians, such as the great offensive points at the start. Yeah, the other point maybe rail crossing. Gives a bit of an advantage to the Soviets as well with the house, with the large building there on their side and only the railway for the Germans to cross. There's a couple of points on this map that could be considered quite balanced and interesting, such as House of the Workers. That's obviously, with the 18's rules, you're only allowed to go ground and first floor or second floor in American parlance, so none of these higher buildings, but still that would be a very interesting point to fight over. Oh, better than the, which one is it, Pavlov's house? It's just open. It's not Pavlov's, is it? This one here. But yeah, crossing this ground against machine guns is great fun. There we go. Looks like KRT getting the garrisons built. I'm hoping we'll get a server message again when we're good to go. Here's one CDO ready. We're just waiting for KRT to get the garrisons built and half cap the point. I need to come up with a little half-time thing to do in 18's games. Have a little half-time show, like the NFL. See what Madonna's doing next week. That's interesting. Yeah, they get two garrisons, so one will be here, quite close to the mid, and one in the north. I think KRT had pretty much the same garrisons as one CDO in the first round. So maybe KRT putting more focus on this north side of Soviet. That did shock me in the first round that Soviets had the better of the north in the first half. That open ground does seem to favour the Germans more, but I'd think as Soviet you'd just use lots of people with PPSHs and push these little houses and see how far you get. I'm finding that an interesting garrison choice by KRT. I don't know anything when it comes to 18s. I'm not an 18s player at all. I think this is dedicated coming to cap. I believe that's all we're waiting for now the garrisons are built, is just KRT to half cap the point. Well, there they are, touching the garrison. It's a great 18th tradition. Second garrison being all the way up here. Just bushwhacker on at the moment. And they're starting the cap. Dedicated, just in. That, of course, is the SVT, semi-automatic rifle. The Russians only get 2 per squad. It's still quite an effective weapon. It's pretty much as good as the Gewehr. Almost at the cap. And now we wait for start time. Could be 1:17 perhaps. It is 1 hour 17 minutes, so 45 seconds from now. I've got my coffee. So this time we'll see the Axis did seem to get to the hard cap quicker. Neither side was really in that much of a hurry in the first round. 5 seconds. See, it is just Bushwhacker up there on that garrison. We're off. And the first rockets. It's starting to tick towards KRT. Why is that? Perhaps with all 18 players on both sides in and nobody in the hard cap, I'd have thought it would have been neutral, but there we go. The first MG42 opens from Infamous there. It's a bit of a pin on Titus. Cruel squad. Line from 1 CDO. Dedicated's gone deep. 1 CDO taking the hard cap pressure now, pushing the point back in their favour. This has been a good start from 1 CDO so far. It's the KRT line that's buckling, if any. There's Salter in the mid there. It's down to Judge. Let's cremate him at a rocket. Oh, again. The Russians doing better in the north. And we're around 30 seconds away from the 1 CDO cap. The KRT squad leaders will have to think about that. Just Dedicated and Bold at the moment in there. Cruel will be spawning back in any second. Oh no, he's coming from the garrison. Oh, it's not looking so good for KRT this round. Dedicated and Bold are in position to reset OPs. This is where 1 CDO needs to push them. At the moment that you can't be so vulnerable. Virus on the roof of the MG. Dark Temple in the mid. dedicated OP might be in jeopardy here. It's not already gone. It's gone. Wow. The north looking pretty KRT at the moment, but the south, without dedicated squads, just Max and Denny there. Well, what a difference the side makes. This time it's one CDO dominating. Good front line right across from north to south. KRT, like one CDO did in the first round, they're holding this ground in the north. It's very open. And that south again, the Russians have just been completely pushed out. And now it's infamous on the MG. Very difficult for the dedicated squad to get back in here, and Cruel resetting here in the mid. Perhaps one CDO needs to push and consolidate that ground. Perhaps don't realise how badly they've knocked the front line here. Not really pushing anywhere across the halfway of the sector, one CDO. Infamous. For now has got that side. Maybe not. You see the two KRT OPs are right at the bottom of the screen here. They've got a lot of work to do in the south. It's just Bolt squad clinging on here in the north, fawning on CDO still. Very conservatively pushing now. Doing well though, holding that ground well. Setting up all the way back there. Ekarin using the DP. Russian machine gun to good effect there. Well, the north's not looking so good for KRT now. One CDO just cut across the line. One CDO perhaps not being quite aggressive enough in taking the ground once they've wiped KRT off the front, but I did praise KRT for being so patient in the first round. For now, the point is well in the hands of one CDO. Gory or Bold sniping the MG there. Here comes the push from KRT. Going into the high. Oh, Estes Curse as soon as I said his name. But this looks to be it from KRT. Making a consolidated push here. This time as the medic. War Crimes goes down. Up straight to him. Well, Christensen gets dark, but War Crimes is back up. They've not got any gap pressure so far, but they are making inroads towards the hard cap KRT. See, the fight has closed in on the centre now. Now the question for Cruel is how adventurous does he get with his OP? There's not much good ground back here to place it. You want to place it by those houses, but it's just too far forwards. Right in. He's left his OP there. Dark Temple on the road with the MG. Very good. On CDO holding the hard cap well for now. Dedicators infiltrated in the south. Hide and seeks enveloping in the north. It's much more fluid this round. Dark Temple then again with the AMG. That's difficult to take him out because he's not elevated there. It's going to be difficult to see the lower ground here. Oh, look at this. Soviet tactics come into play now, the human wave. Molotovs. No satchels, of course, meetings. And they come, the infiltration squad. Start consultant. And they're on the hard cap. It's starting to flip. Dedicated squad still putting pressure in the south here. Old squad holding the north. They've been enveloped a little, but CO capping the point back. Squad on the hard cap. Dedicated squad have done very well in the south there. Good squad obviously taking the point for KRT. And Bold here just holding the front line. Which has been completely enveloped, but it's okay as long as the OPs stay up. MTB and hide and seek could be very dangerous here. There's the KRT OP. Did they see it? KRT holding the south now. Tested on the mid. This envelopment going on here. Horning sees him, gets him. OP survives. Got Bold. Was that sneaky? Sneaky Badger, or was it smelly? Either way, I think they know that OP is there. Contest on the hard cap is brutal. KRT are losing at the moment. Still this pocket in the south. Interesting. This time the Russians have managed to win the south just about, while the Germans have been holding their own at least, if not dominating in the north, but that envelopment has been wiped now. Hide and seek is back up there. One CDO holding the hard cap though, and it's enough to keep KRT out for now. This time it's gory with the envelopment. Playing hide and seek at his own game. Gets hide and seek, goes down. And that's dealt with. Again, at a human wave coming for the hard cap from KRT. Tentatively starting to cap. Ekran now with the MG. Covering that south side. KRT need to wipe this OP behind the yellow house to have this. That has to be their goal right now. And hard cap pressure is getting it for KRT. Nara's there. Dark Temple goes down, just trooking on the OP. Did the OP go down? It did. Trooking gets revenge. Well, it's half flipped towards KRT now. Still holding out in the south. North is one CDO hands, but they're just holding it for now, not pushing it. True Kings managed to survive there. Mental is, dealing with him. Now, the hard cap is in KRT hands, 20 seconds from a cap here. That's hard cap pressure from KRT. With 14 minutes and 20 seconds, if I can count, to go in the round, KRT have capped. Nothing in the north. Good hold in the south. Just hard cap pressure from two squads there, capping the point. A bold looking to move out and re-establish that front line. Ekran still just sat back on his MG. Well, the north back in one CDO hands, the south flagging two for KRT. That wedge in the centre isn't... it's not going to get the back onto that OP there, so... They might need to start worrying about the south in a minute. I'm sure Ekran's watching. Hide and seek again is outflanking in the north, although Bushwhacker's got himself there. This is proper Stalingrad no man's land. Just what can Bushwhacker do from there? Dan's still pushing it south of KRT. Still very open north. Dedicated squad reacted well on the south. And still the hard cap completely KRT control since the cap. Hide and seek is getting in again. Got That's OP lockdown here. It's a good play from one CDO in the north. That was a trade, but the OP is still locked out. There it goes. Can Boris get there quickly enough? He's got time. Just needs to survive. Oh, grenade gets him. And Mental gets Boris. The hide and seek's still in here. Christensen's managed to work his way onto the hard cap. Slipping through no man's land. It's looking dangerous for KRT. A Dedicated's pushed all the way in the south there. Well, what can hide and seek do from here? KRT have still got the numbers on the hard cap, but this spawns they're lacking. Just crawls OP. Just happened to crawl. I don't know. Dedicated in the south, all the way through there. Has he gone onto that roof to spot? The point was starting to flip back towards one CDO for a moment. Christensen on the hard cap. This is little pocket of no man's land in the north here that's been contested between the two there. Hide and seek didn't make it, unfortunately, but still got this foothold in the north. Dedicated is now surrounded. He's just there. That hide and seek squad gone. Bolts managed to push them out. And that's possibly that in the north for one CDO. It's the danger of just 3 OPs to play with. You can never be too adventurous with them. Now the front line looking much more solid for KRT. Dedicated still mooching around in this building. I'm not sure they know he's there. Good rocket there from Welsh. KRT are now slowly grinding that line forward. Different things look in the north now. I've got around 7 minutes remaining. Again, if I can do maths. Which is not a guarantee. Ekaran he's still here. He's still on his building. Still getting kills at insane ranges. Oh, is that dedicated? Giving his position away? We've still not found him. He's giving his position away. Well, the front line is still holding strong for KRT despite Dedicator's excursion. His OP's not been threatened at all, so he's been able to just stay there. Now in the centre, Cruel is pushing the mid. That's not looking good for one CDO. Somehow still alive here. And then goes the OP. So wiping this off. Skid comes in after the OP. I don't think Nar saw him. Oh, he did. Wow. Four minutes 30 seconds to go. One CDO pushing the mid. They've got to do something soon. Once again, KRT pushing right to the edge of the sector here. Remaining. I still hope with the centre push, anything can happen. We just need to be contesting the point in 3 minutes' time. It's not looking good for one CDO here. The centre push being extinguished. Echoing is still on that building. over a minute to go. Still one city I have an OP there. Oh, Dan's OP there is watched. And 20 seconds to go. That's going to be another victory to KRT. We'll balance that round, but towards the end they managed to just consolidate that south. The mid push went through. The north followed. Yeah, and that's that. Very good game from both teams. Saying that's that, the game started at 17, so yes, I believe it is that. Yep, that's official. Wow, very good game from both teams. KRT winning, but difficult point for the Russians, has to be said. Both teams did well as Russian to do what they did there. That's it from me. I will be back on the weekend, I believe, for a seasonal game, but thank you for joining me, and thank both teams for putting the game on. It's been Eats While Playing, and I'll catch you soon. Toodles.